Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
How are
teacher.
you? Hello, Jennifer. Good morning.
Good.
Adicción. Ahí.
Hello, Hilma. How are you?
Oh, fine. And you?
Fine, thank you. How was your day yesterday?
Fine. Con my grandma to the United States in the afternoon.
She went back?
She went. It's living in the United States.
Uh-huh.
United States.
So you talked to her or what? You called her, you talked to her, or
She come
she
to
came.
Salvador. Came.
All right.
Yes. Mhm.
Hello, Beatriz.
Hello, hello. Disculpas, tenía una llamada.
Okay, no problem.
Es que
Erika,
todo el
good
mundo
morning.
pregunta por mi mami tempranito.
I can imagine, I can imagine.
Good morning.
Gabriela, Mayra, hello.
Hello.
Azucena, hello, how are you?
Good morning, teacher.
Provechito, Gabriela.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, people. Thank you so much for your punctuality. I'm glad to see you again. I hope that you had a good day yesterday. ¿Qué le iba a decir? Se me olvidó. Well, today is July the 27th, Thursday, July the 27th. Tomorrow you go on vacations for 1 week.
Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow our last class for this week, and then next week you go on vacations. You come back until the 7th. I remember until the 7th. Please,
Yeah.
guys, during vacations, do whatever you can to practice. Okay, you have to practice. And for today, just remember, please, let's try to speak as much English as possible. Number one, English only, or at least 90%. And cameras, remember, cameras on, cameras on. It doesn't matter if you're having breakfast. It doesn't matter if you are lying on the bed. That's okay, but keep your cameras on. Remember that we are on the spot. They are supervising. All right. Hello, Jaime. Hello, Alejandra.
Hello,
Good
hello.
morning,
Good
teacher.
morning. Good morning. How are you? Good, 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 good.
Good. Fine.
No problem. All right. Today we are going to change the topic. But before we do, we are going to talk about a different topic. But before, tell me about yesterday. What did we study yesterday? What do you remember?
Ask about eating habit.
We asked or talked about eating habits. Good, Beatrice. Thank you.
WH question.
Double-edged questions, for example.
Who, why, what,
Why,
where,
what,
When.
when,
Where,
where,
why,
why,
how,
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 who.
who.
If you want to know about a place, which one do you use?
Where.
Where. If you want to know about a person,
Who.
who. About time,
When.
when,
when. About general information, things or general things,
What.
What.
what. If you want to know about quantity or frequency,
How often.
Oh,
Often for frequency or how, right? And what was the other one? Ah, the reason for something.
And why?
Why? Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Can you
Why?
give me an example of a question? Ask me questions with double H.
Mm,
Mhm.
what do you have for breakfast?
I usually have, well, I kind of never have breakfast, but when I have breakfast, I have what? Eggs with sausage, beans, fries, bread, cheese with cream, plantain, and a cup of coffee.
Latin.
Mhm. But I almost never have breakfast. I barely have breakfast. I only drink a cup of coffee most of the time. This is my cup of coffee. Very small.
This is my cup of coffee.
Okay.
It's a medium, but I have more big.
All right. So more
Yeah.
questions. Tell me. Practice, practice.
Teacher, why
Yes.
take a coffee in the morning?
Excuse me, repeat.
Why take a coffee in the morning?
Why? Ah, because sometimes I'm tired and sleepy and it gives me more energy. Okay. Good, Beatrice. Good. What else? What else? One more question. Come on, Charlie, Jaime, Gabriela, Irma, Josue. Ask me questions.
Who eat your dinner?
What's missing there? ¿Qué le faltó? Who?
With
With
Thing. And remember, after the double H, we have an
auxiliary.
auxiliary. So who?
Do
does.
or does.
Who? Because it's about me. Who do?
Who
Who do
do
you
eat your dinner?
with
With your dinner.
with with
I always eat alone. I have no friends.
Why?
I don't know.
No
I don't know. Yeah,
lo
but
quieren acompañar.
what?
No lo quieren acompañar.
No, nobody loves me. I have to eat the gusanito. Okay, more questions?
Where will you go in vacations?
On vacations. I
On.
will probably go to Morazán.
Okay.
Turkey and Morazán. I'm planning on going there to
Al River
El
Sapa.
Pájaro y la Nube place. Do you know the place? It's like a hill. It's like a camping site.
Mm.
El
yeah,
Pájaro y la Nube.
I know
People
this
say it's
place.
beautiful. You do?
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
beautiful?
Yes, it's beautiful.
All right, so probably I'll go
Very,
there.
very away. Very, very away.
I like it. I like to make long trips.
Okay.
Yeah. One time I went to Honduras just because I
Yeah.
took my
Wow.
car and I went to Honduras, but I went all the way down through Guatemala.
Oh,
So I left
Wow.
my house and I entered Guatemala in the.
near Copan.
I
Copan
went to
to
Compan and I didn't like it.
I don't went to Copan.
I didn't go,
I don't
or
I
I
know.
didn't
haven't
go.
gone. Nunca he ido. I haven't gone.
I
I
haven't gone.
haven't go.
I went there. I wanted to know the place because somebody told me, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I like the trip because I went across Guatemala and then I went across Honduras and then I came back. Salí por
Oh,
Sonsonate y entré por Chalate.
Wow.
okay.
Was a long trip, but I like making long trips. It
Okay.
Wow.
relaxes me. Yeah.
My daughter is montañista too.
Oh, introduce me to her. I like to do that. I like that activity. Remember I told you I walked for 3 days from Izalco to Coatepeques Lake?
Yeah.
So I love those type of activities. They are
Wow.
very relaxing.
Wow.
All right, guys. So that's what we talked about yesterday, right? Double-edged questions. People, who? Places, places,
Where?
where? Reason,
Why?
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 time,
When?
When?
when. And
When?
auxiliaries. Remember, auxiliaries. Auxiliary for simple present,
Do the
do
Does.
or
Does.
Or
does.
does.
And
Does.
the verb to be forms, verb to be.
Present.
Subject.
What are the three conjugations of the verb to be?
Present, past.
Wow, those are the tenses. Tenses. Conjugations. Am,
Are,
are,
is.
Please.
am, is, are. So we also use the verb to be with this type of questions. All right, moving on. Today, like I said, we will talk about something different. And we are going to talk about places in the city. Do you know vocabulary about places in the city? Can you tell me some places in the city in English?
Mall,
church,
The mall,
church,
park,
city hall,
the city hall, donde steal money. What?
library,
Bakery.
library,
Library. What is the difference between library
Movies.
and bookstore?
a library
Movie.
is
General.
go to read the books. A
Mm-hmm.
bookstore sell the books.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Don't get confused. You don't buy libros in the library. We get confused because in Spanish, la librería, right? But it's not
Yeah.
librería
Sí.
is
Y la
bookstore,
biblioteca.
biblioteca, library. Yeah. More? Mm-hmm.
Church.
Church.
Mhm.
Church, more?
Movies.
The movie theater, the cinema, or the movies, okay. How often do you go to the movies, guys? Guadalupe, give me Guadalupe, how often do you go to the movies?
I I something the
Sometimes.
movie. I sometimes the movie.
And the verb?
I sometimes go to
the
movie.
Okay. And you, Josue, how often do you go to the movies? You're on mute.
¿Cómo era la que seguía después de Never? Antes de Never,
Hardly
Hardly ever.
ever.
hardly ever,
Hardly ever.
go to the movie.
Why? You don't like the movies?
I prefer, no sé cómo se dice preferir.
Prefer. Yeah, prefer.
Prefer go to the mall, outdoor
Okay.
activity.
All right, all right, all right. Jaime, how often do you go to the church or to church?
I always go to the store. Store.
You?
Yes.
Always, always. Oh,
Always.
I'm sorry, always. What day?
Yes.
What day?
Saturday.
On Saturdays, all right?
Saturday.
And you, Charlie, let's see, how often do you go to a fancy restaurant like, me tragó el disco. Like, I forgot the names of the fancy restaurant, like Pampa Argentina, or another one? Expensive restaurants. Can hear you. Microphone issues. Well, we can come back to you. Erika, you, how often do you go to a very expensive restaurant? Hacienda Real, that's the name I was thinking about. Like La Hacienda Real, or La Pampa Argentina, or Clavo y Canela.
Usually, no.
Oh, usually, I'm sorry.
No. Also, usually, no. Quiero ver. I sometimes I go to the sometimes.
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 Okay, all right. All right, so those are some examples of city places. I'm gonna show you more here. And we are going to match, we're gonna have a matching exercise. Let me just share my other screen. Where is it here? Okay, let's work on this. Do you see it? It's loading.
See a page in blank.
Yeah, it's loading. Just give me 1 second. A blank page.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, guys, give me a second. Technical issues here. One moment, please. ¿Qué pasó? Well, sorry, my internet is not working properly. I don't know what's going on. Ya apagué. I guess yes. Anyhow, well, I will ask you. I will ask you then because I couldn't show you the screen. Tell me, how do you say or la policía in English?
Police station.
Police station. How do you say farmacia?
Pharmacy.
Drugstore.
Pharmacy or drugstore, both are correct. How do you say gasolinera?
Gas station.
Gas station. How do you say escuela?
School.
School.
How do you say universidad?
University.
How do you say centro comercial?
Mall.
Mall.
Mall. How do you say supermercado?
Supermarket.
Supermarket.
How do you say estadio?
Stadium.
Stadium.
How
Stadium.
do you say museo?
Museum.
Museum.
Museum. Museum.
Museum.
Museum.
Say it, museum. Museum. How do you say
Museum.
zoológico?
Zoo.
Oh,
Zoo. Zoo.
so
How do you say montaña?
Mountain.
mountain.
Mountain y loma.
Hill.
Hill. Good. Volcán.
Volcano.
Volcano.
Volcano. Playa.
Beach.
Repeat.
Beach.
Right, careful, careful. Lago.
Lake.
Lake.
Lake. Río.
River.
River. Parque, ya le había dicho, cementerio.
Park.
Cemetery.
Cemetery, or you can also call it graveyard. Parque acuático.
Aquatic park.
La feria.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Fair. Fair. Let's go to the fair. F-A-I-R, like the verb fair, like the adjective fair. Let's go to the fair. August fair. Let's see. Bomberos.
Fire station.
Fire station.
Fireman.
Fire station. The location.
Fireman.
Fire. Well, how do you call that in Spanish? Oficina de bomberos. Well, the
Fire
place.
station.
Fire stations. Okay. Hotel.
Hotel.
Hotel. Aeropuerto.
Airport.
Airport. And let's see another one. Calle.
Street.
Street.
Avenida.
Avenue.
Esquina.
What?
Esquina.
Corner.
Corner. Frente de.
In front of.
In front.
Detrás.
Behind.
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 Behind. Al
Behind.
lado.
The
Next to.
Next to.
Next to. Iglesia Católica.
Catholic Church.
Iglesia Evangélica.
Christian Church.
Church.
Testigos de Jehová.
Ay, saber.
Tower of algo.
Jehovah's Witness. They are called Jehovah's
Okay.
Witness. All right, so you already know a lot of vocabulary. Okay, better. Okay, that's easy then. Let's go to the grammar part. Have you studied this? Oh, here we have some questions about the places. Tell me, guys, where do you save money? In what place?
In the bank.
Can you give me a complete answer?
I save
I save,
I save my money in the bank.
I save money in the bank. Where
I
do
save,
you
I
walk
save my
and
money debajo del colchón.
under the mattress? That's my personal bank, right? Under the mattress. Careful cuando hagan limpieza. Y a mí ya me han robado más ahí quizá que demás. Where do you walk and relax, people?
Yes.
In the park.
In the,
Complete answer? Subject, verb, and everything?
I
I
I
relax.
will relax.
in the
in the park.
Relax in the park.
Another possibility?
No.
On the beach.
You can say on the beach too. Yeah, that's for some people that's a relaxing place.
In the
I personally don't like the sand, but some people do. Where do you see animals?
I see
I
animals.
see animals in the zoo.
Animals
In the sea.
In the Salvadorian zoo, right? The most
No,
beautiful of all the
they are
world.
not existing.
We don't have zoo anymore. We
I
have
don't
Bitcoin City, but we don't have imagination, man. We don't have a zoo. Where do you eat delicious foods?
I eat delicious food in the restaurant.
I eat
Fish in the chip.
in
In a restaurant.
in a cafeteria.
restaurant, cafeteria. What else? What else? Huh? Do you
My
understand that
house.
expression?
In my house.
In my house.
In
Yeah,
my house.
when you cook, right? My house.
Teacher,
Give you, yeah, give me a blow.
can you listen to me?
Now we can, yes. Yes, Charlie. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sí, sí.
Do you know the meaning of these words, people? Else?
Sí, no.
In another context, that's like for programming. But in another context, what if I tell you here that we are talking about restaurants? So where do you eat delicious foods? In a restaurant, in a cafeteria, in my house. What else? Uy, 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 uy. Where else? What am I asking? What else? What's the question? What do you understand?
¿Dónde más?
Yes. About what else?
¿Qué más?
About who else?
¿Quién más?
Yeah, when you want to know that, you use this word. Okay, guys, for vacations, let's go to Perkin, Morazan. All right, teacher, let's make a trip. So who is going? Jose, Irma, Hilma, Erika, Charlie, Jaime. Who else? Oh, Virginia. Who else? Azucena, and like that. And where are we gonna go? We are going to go to Perkin, and then we are going to go to Museo de la Revolución. And where else? Where else? We can go to El Sapo River or El Mozote Town. Okay, like that. And what are we gonna do? We're going to see we're gonna talk to the people. We're going to know new places. What else? We're gonna eat. We're gonna walk, etc. Okay. So whenever you wanna say eso más, que más, donde más, con quién más, that's else. Just cápsula informativa. Right. Let's continue. Where do you buy pets?
I buy
I
pets in the pet
in
store.
the pet store.
In a pet store, yeah. Where do you go when you don't feel good? To the liquor store. No.
Hospital.
No, I
Okay.
go to the doctor.
And where is the doctor?
Hospital.
Hospital.
Ah,
Hospital.
So no liquor store? You don't go to the liquor store? Okay, okay. Different points of view, different points of view. Mhm. Where do you buy medicines?
I
In a drugstore.
I
buy
buy medicine in the
Buy
drugstore.
medicine at a
in the
drugstore.
drugstore.
Drugstore or
Pharmacy.
pharmacy?
Pharmacy.
Very good. Oops. My dyslexia is kicking in again. Pharmacy. Where do you go fishing?
In a supermarket.
I go fishing in the lake.
In the lake.
In a lake, okay.
Ah,
You go fishing to the supermarket when the fish is dead. In a lake or
River.
river.
or
What else?
Ocean.
The ocean. A big ballena, right? What else? What else can you fish? Do you know this word? Wait.
Supermarket.
Oh, supermarket. Also. Pound, do you know this word? Pound? Pound, I guess it's like
las piscinas.
in a
Las
swimming pool.
piscinas de las
That's
tilapias.
natural. Oh yeah. But there are little fish you buy. So the pound is like a small lagoon.
Mm,
¿Cómo se llama eso en español? I forgot.
las
Vivero.
lagunas.
Yeah, but it's smaller.
Ah,
What?
charco.
Vivero.
What?
Vivero.
No. It's like a very small lagoon, como una lagunita.
Estero.
No, the
No.
estero is in the beach.
Este,
Mhm.
estanque.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, Hebo.
Sí.
That's a pond, estanque. All right.
What do you say estanque in English?
What or how? What do you say or how do you say?
What do you say?
Pond. Pond. I'm just not quite sure about the pronunciation. Let me check.
Right, please.
It's
How
here?
do you say?
Don't you
How
see
do
it
you
here?
say?
In the fishing question, what do you fishing? Lake, river, ocean, pond?
Pound.
Mhm.
Pound.
I will just check spelling because I'm not quite sure. While I'm checking, can you come up with questions? Hevel, can you come up with a question about a location? Where do you buy music records? Where do you go when to want to get sunborn? Something like that. Can you come up with a question?
Mm,
Los demás vayan inventándose ya una pregunta. Ujú.
ay. When do you buy clothes?
Okay. Guys, where do you buy clothes?
Clothes.
I buy my clothes in the clothes store.
In a clothing store?
Mall?
Clothing store.
What else? What else?
In the supermarket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes they sell clothes in Super Selectos or Walmart. Uh-huh. What else?
In the street.
In the center, right? On the street. Nah. And they go like, okay, papi, venga a ver. I hate it when I go to el centro. El lugar donde uno se siente muy amado. I'm sorry about spelling. It is pond, P-O-N-D. Esa es la escritura correcta. Estanque. Pound era libra. Perdón. Ajá. So, in the clothing store, in the supermarket, on street, in downtown. Where else do you buy clothes?
Clothes.
Clothes. Erika, clothes.
Clothes.
In the second store.
Where?
In the
Clothes.
second store.
On the used.
Yeah.
On the used store. Jaime? You're on mute.
In the
Well, those are. Charlie, can you come up with the question?
Where do you buy food?
Okay. Guys, where do you buy food?
I buy food in a supermarket.
I buy food in a supermarket. What
I
else? What
buy
else?
food in the restaurant, in a cafeteria.
In a restaurant, in a cafeteria. What else? What else? Tell me more. Come on, Zaira, Irma, Jocelyn, Gabriela. Let's talk. Let's talk. Uh-huh. What else? You don't go to the city market? Only to the supermarket.
In the street.
On the street, in the city market, okay. Gabriela, ask
In
a
the
question.
Where do you buy shoes?
All
Oh.
right. Where do you buy shoes?
Pensamos igual, Gaby, lo voy a cambiar.
I push
Justo
Sorry.
ese tenía yo.
This stole the idea. Where do you buy shoes, guys?
I go in the store.
What kind of store? What is the name of the store? No a dog, right? But in English, how do you say zapateria?
Shoe store.
Shoe store.
Shoe
In a
store.
shoe store, I go to a shoe store. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Where else do you buy shoes? Or where can you find shoe stores?
In the mall.
In a mall, on the street too. Todo se encuentra en la calle, right? All right. Azucena, question. You're on mute. Azu?
¿Me escuchan?
Now, yes.
Okay. Where do you buy Sears?
Where do you buy?
Sears. Camisas.
Shirts.
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 Where do you buy shirts, people?
I buy shares
In
in
the
the
mall.
In the
In a
mall,
mall.
In the
In a
street.
clothes
on
store.
the street, on a where?
Supermarket.
In a supermarket. Okay, good. Jennifer, ask a question. Ajá.
No puedo hablar mucho. Ando inflamada de la boca.
Why? What happened? Okay, thank you.
Bueno,
Okay.
Me,
Mike?
me.
Okay, Erika. Thank you.
Where do you cut your hair?
Nice question. Where?
Where?
Where? People? Where do you have your haircut?
How do you say salón de belleza?
The beauty shop?
beauty shop.
Beauty shop. But where do
Barber.
women go? I don't go to a beauty shop.
In the barber shop.
In a barber shop.
You
Okay,
barber.
good. Zaira, question. Well, finish eating and then Jocelyn, question. Think about something. Mayra, help her.
Where do you buy table?
Oh, where do you buy tables, people?
In the carpenter.
In the wool store.
Wood store, in a wood store, okay. What else? What else?
In the supermarket.
No.
You think? Probably. In a big one like Walmart or PriceMart, okay. All right, so one more question. Who wants to give the last question?
Me.
Okay, Hilma?
Where do you take the airplane?
Oh, nice. Uh-huh.
I
Where do you take
take
airplane?
I take the airplane in the airport.
At the airport. At the
Airport.
airport.
At
Uh-huh.
the
At the
airport.
airport. Yes, Irma, you had a question?
Where do you see
Where do you?
parrot?
Parrots? Periquitos?
Parents or parrots. Or parrots.
Repeat.
Where do you see parrots?
Periquitos. Yeah, parrots.
Ah, sí.
Where do you see parrots?
And
I see parrot in the zoo, in a zoo.
In a zoo?
I see the parrots in the pet store.
In a pet shop or pet store? Uh-huh.
I
What
see
else?
parrot in the strip.
Yeah, on the street. Okay. Hasta periquitos compramos en la calle.
En el mercado, en el market.
In the market? Really? Do they sell parrots?
In the tree.
Where? Irma, where?
In the
In the
tree.
tree.
In a tree? In a tree? Yeah, in a forest with a lot of trees. Okay. Zaira, you ready?
Mm. Un ratito me echo un bocado en la boca.
All right, let's finish your breakfast and then we continue. Let's move on. Any questions right now?
Me,
Yes, Carla?
where do you take
Wait,
your dog for a walk?
wait, hold on a minute. Can you please turn off your microphones because of the echo? Repeat the question, Carla.
What does the firework work?
Carla, can you repeat?
Where do you
Firework.
Uh-huh.
take? Where do you take your dog for a walk?
Nice question. Good. Where do you take your dog for a walk?
Yes.
Very good question. Guys,
Where do you take what?
your dog, woof, woof, for a walk. I'm sorry, for a walk. For a walk.
I
In the
I
park?
take I
In the
take
park.
my dog in the park.
In the
In the
park.
street.
On the street. Also, on the street.
On the street.
On the street. Okay, very nice. So with this, we review two things. Matamos dos pájaros. Vocabulary and the simple present, right? I walk my dog on the park. In the park, I'm sorry. I go or I buy clothes in a shopping store. I buy clothes in a shopping store. Very good. Good job, guys. Now let me introduce you or to you this structure. Have you ever studied there is and there are? Yeah? Yes or no? What do we use there is and there are for? What is the purpose of this structure?
In singular or plural?
Okay, and when do we use it? And what context or what circumstances? When we want what? When we want to? What for? ¿Para qué? When we want to.
Yes,
When we want to express many cantidades.
Quantities.
Yes.
Contamos.
When we want to express quantities. Okay. What else? What else? When we mention things we see in a place, for example, when we mention things we have, we use there is and there are. We describe things with these structures. And we use them for singular and plural, which is singular.
One.
One.
And
One.
what do you use? There is or there are?
There is.
There is.
Is
There
There
is.
is.
What else? Falta una palabra.
Mm,
There
There
is.
is. One.
How do we say one? But no one.
A.
What, Charlie?
A.
The article, remember? Or
And.
As.
an.
an. There is a or there is an. And the plural form?
There are.
There are.
There are.
Are.
There are. And the verb, at the end of the verb, what do we add? At the end of the thing, ¿qué le ponemos? What do we add at the end of the thing? The letter S, right? For plural. For example, in my city, there is a church. Yes? Can you give me more examples? Guys?
There are two fish in the bowl.
All right. Oops. There are two fish in the bowl. But let's try to use the context of city places. The example is perfect, but let's practice vocabulary about city places. Okay, Hevel, can you give me an example? Think about San Miguel and tell me a place in San Miguel. What can I find in San Miguel?
In my city, San Miguel, there is a stadium.
Águila Stadium.
El Barraza.
Barraza.
That's the
Stadium.
name.
Barraza Stadium.
The Barraza Stadium. There is a
Stadium
stadium.
Barraza.
Okay. Charlie, where do you live?
Repeat,
Where do you
please.
live?
I live in Ciudad Delgado.
And what can I find in Ciudad Delgado?
Mm,
The rest, think about it. Ya le voy a
in
preguntar. Think about it.
Ciudad Delgado, there is a stadium.
Stadium 2.
Sí.
All right. And Team City, Ciudad Delgado. Hilma, where do you live?
I live in Lourdes.
Oh, tell me, what can I find in Lourdes?
In Lourdes, there are a mall. 2 malls.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones? I just know Metro Centro. What's the other one?
Centro and El Encuentro.
Oh, is there an Encuentro too?
Yeah.
Whoa, those Encuentro are
Oh,
everywhere,
Encuentro.
right?
Yeah.
There's one here in Sonsonate. There's another one in Chalate, near Aguilares. I didn't know about that one. Están en todos lados eso.
Yes.
Yeah. Gabriela, where do you live?
In Lourdes.
Two. Oh,
Yes.
neighbors. Or practice English, you too. Get together in a cafeteria Metrocentro and practice English. Tell me, what else can I find in Lourdes?
There are 3 malls.
But tell me something else.
And there are 3 gas stations.
Okay. 3 gas stations. Josue, where do you live?
I live in Ilopango. In there is a Ilopango Lake.
There's a lake. There's a lake. You just mentioned the place. If you
Okay.
want to say the name, you can divide it. First, there is a lake, and then its name is Ilopango. All right. Okay, so this is the way we use this. There is, there are. One more time. If I mention only one thing, what structure do you use? Only one thing.
There is.
There is. Don't forget the article. There is a or there is an. If it's plural,
There are.
there are. All right, so now it's time for you to practice. You will ask these simple questions.
Teacher, I have a
Yes.
question.
Tell me.
When we use which?
When do? Don't forget auxiliaries. When do we use which?
When do you?
Which is very similar to what, but is very specific. I can ask you, okay, where do you live? I live in Ilopango. In Ilopango, there is a lake. Oh, which one? Because I know that in El Salvador, there are 3 famous lakes, right? 3, 2, 3, 3, 2. Anyhow, yo sé que hay 2 lagos famosos. One in Ilopango and one in Santa Ana. So, which one is in Ilopango? Ilopango's lake. And which one in Santa Ana?
Coatepec.
Coatepeque's lake. So, which one is very specific? Imagine this. I go to your house, right, Charlie? We get to the colonia, and you tell me, okay, Neri, I live in this place. My house is here. Oh, which one? Right? Which one? ¿Cuál? That's how we use it. Yes, Charlie?
For example,
Yes.
when I
Thank you.
to shirt,
Uh-huh.
the shirt, which one? The different colors.
Yeah. You go to the store and you say,
Mhm.
okay, I'm looking for a shirt. Okay, I like one of those. Which
Uh-huh.
one? Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like that. Very good, Irma. Very good. That's how you use which. Okay, so coming back to the topic, we're gonna ask these simple questions. Like I was saying, where do you live? How do you answer this? Answer me.
I live in Lourdes.
I live in, and you
Lourdes.
mentioned the city. And what can I find? Oops, sorry. Se me olvida que no es word. What can I find there? And what do you reply here? Oops.
I find
The
a mall.
structures, remember? Remember this?
In Lourdes, find
Fine.
the mall.
Fine.
There
What
are
are we
there
using?
are
What are we using?
there are 2 malls.
Okay. There is or there are. Okay.
Teacher,
So, yes. Who called me? Jocelyn, yeah?
I live in Cabañas.
Oh.
In Tabasco, there are clay crafts.
Are you from Ilovasco? For real?
Yes.
Where do you live exactly?
Tabasco in Sasutepeque.
Oh, you live in Sensuntepeque. Okay. I have family in Ilovasco.
Oh.
Yeah. I go there very frequently. Yes. It's like craft stores. A lot of craft stores. But they are too expensive. Muy caro lo venden. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I will send you to the breakout rooms for 5 minutes and practice these questions. Remember, you have to use there is, there are. Okay. What is the question que van a hacer? What question?
Where do you live?
Where
What
do you live?
Where do you
What
live?
can
I live
I-
in Izalco. And then,
what
What
can I
can
What
find?
can I?
What can I find?
what can I find?
What can I find?
What can I
In.
find in?
There are many supermarkets.
Wait, in where? I said
In
I live in
city?
Izalco. So,
What
What
can I
can I
find in
find
Izalco?
in Izalco?
what can I find in Izalco? And then you reply for one thing,
There is a volcano.
there is a volcano,
There
Park?
is a
one park,
church.
there is a church, one park,
There is a Tecosol.
there is a Tecosol, an aquatic park, okay. Two parks, ¿cómo dirían?
There are two parks.
There.
There are two stores.
Three alcaldías,
There are. Okay.
There are three city halls.
city halls, cuatro oficinas de policía,
For
There are policemen.
For
four
police station.
police stations, good, Jocelyn. 7 supermercados, 7.
7 supermarkets.
Complete answer,
There are
complete,
7
complete.
supermarkets.
There are 7
They are
supermarkets.
There are seven
Seven.
supermarkets.
Right. Así los quiero escuchar ahí adentro. Please, cameras on. Si estamos aquí, cameras on and speak. Cuando entre los quiero encontrar hablando in English. Pues.
Teacher.
I will give you a jalón de pelo así virtual. ¿Ya? ¿Quién me habló?
No entiendo la tercera pregunta.
What? This one?
Sí.
So,
La tercera.
you say, where do you live? Right? I live in Sonsonate, for example. What can I find is asking you what places do you see in Sonsonate?
¿Qué puedes encontrar en Sonsonate? Librería.
Yes. And then you go, there is a supermarket, there is a church, there is a mall, there are 2 beaches, and then you describe the places. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I will split you in the breaking rooms. Go.
Okay. Where do you live, Hebel?
I live in San Salvador.
What can I can I find in San Salvador?
In San Salvador, there is in front a mall and a church. Mm, only place.
Only that.
Okay.
I say. Only that.
That
Only that.
only that.
Mhm.
Where
Or
do
that's
you
it.
live? Where do you live, Carla?
Carla is not here. Just focus on the person with the cameras on.
Okay, Miguelina, it's your turn.
Okay. Where do you live, Carlos?
I live in Ciudad Delgado.
What can I find in Ciudad Delgado?
In Ciudad Delgado, there is a stadium,
Okay.
basketball. Yes.
Mention at least
Déjeme
2 or 3 things to keep more practice.
Stadium.
No.
Hello, Vanessa, ¿está ahí?
Just focus on the people with the cameras on, guys, because si no vamos a pasar así, solo con los que tengan la camarita encendida. Focus on
Okay,
you. Jocelyn, Jaime, and you, Hilma.
okay.
All right?
Vanessa solo va a estar de oyente porque está en la clínica, dijo.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ujú.
okay,
Ujú, así dijo.
okay.
Ok, entonces, igual, otra vez, Hilma. Where you
Okay.
live?
I live in Lourdes.
What can you find in the rollers?
I'm fine. There is Polideportivo.
Sports Center.
Oh,
Sports
it's
center.
Sports Center.
Sports
Okay.
Center.
There is a sports center.
Sports Center.
Sports Center.
Ok, ¿quién más pregunta?
Mention more things. I mean, try to practice the structure as much as possible. Give different examples. There is a sports center. There are 2 parks. There is 1 church. Give at least 5 examples.
There are many soccer fields.
There are many soccer fields. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
What kind?
Repeat the question.
What kind? I'm fine in the Tunco Beach.
Mm,
There is the Mahamal Beach.
But in El Tunco Beach, what can you see?
Mm,
sí.
what can
What can you see in El Tunco Beach?
I see a store.
All right, now with there is or there are?
There I see there are store.
Uh-huh.
Only this.
Only? But there are restaurants, there are bars, there are discos, there are parking
Fish.
lots, hotels. There are
Yeah,
many things. Mention everything.
there are
Many tourists.
there
A lot
are
of tourists too, yeah.
Many tourists.
there are gringas.
Villas, yeah. There are villas,
De todos los países.
yeah. Erika, what are you doing? What happened? I can't hear you. No. No. What happened? Check on the microphone. Check the microphone settings. Do you have a headset? Trate de cambiar, revise los settings en Zoom. A lo mejor tiene la configuración del micrófono. Tiene que tener el altavoz o los audífonos. Lo siento. Well, only listen. But you can hear me, right? You hear me. Okay. Okay. Well, listen only then. Okay. Yes. You will connect on the cell phone. All right. No problem. Welcome back. All right. I want to listen to Mayra. Ask Hilma. Mayra Morales.
Okay.
You ask Hilma. Make the question. You're on mute.
Cancel here.
Azucena, ask Hilma.
Y dan,
You are on mute. Yeah.
Yo pregunto.
cortado, no tengo señal.
Okay, Mayra. Yes, yes, Azucena.
Ok. Con Mayra, ¿cierto?
Hilma.
Ah, Hilma, perdón.
Mayra has connection issues.
Where do you live, Hilma?
I live in Lourdes.
Okay. What can I find in Lourdes?
I find there are 3 malls and there are many Christian church. There are many gas stations. There are many barber shops. There is a veterinarian.
Vet. That's a vet.
Vet.
Or good.
There are
Okay, Mayra.
beauty shop.
There's a beauty shop. Okay, Hilma, Mayra. You, Hilma, make the question. Van a dar 5
Okay.
ejemplos.
Where do you live, Mayra?
Izalco.
What can I find in Izalco?
The teacher.
There is this parque. Charm.
The one park.
Cool.
Remember just the complete structure. Usamos el there is or there are.
There is a Tecosol, there is a parque, there is a shore, there is a school, there is supermarket.
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 Good, Mayra. Good. Where do you live exactly, Moira?
Y las higueras, casi las higueras.
Ah, okay.
Ah,
Near last year.
okay.
All right, all right. So Mayra, ask Irma.
Y where you lie?
Live. Where do let's practice the question. Guys, listen. Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Uh-huh.
Where
Irma.
do you live?
I live in Libertad.
Mhm.
What can I feed him?
Fine. In La Libertad. Uh-huh. 5 examples, Irma.
Mhm. There are beach,
Beaches. Uh-huh.
beaches. There are hotel.
Hotels.
There are stores.
Stores. Okay.
There are bares.
Bars.
Bars.
A lot. Yeah.
There are supermarkets.
Supermarkets. Nice, Irma. Good job. Good job. Irma, ask Gabriela.
Where do you live, Gabriela?
I live in Lourdes.
Where do you?
What can I find there?
Can I find
There.
In Lourdes are supermarkets.
Wait, repeat.
In Lourdes are supermarkets.
What's missing? Only are? 2 words?
Many.
Wait.
There are many.
2 words. Are, there are, there is, there are. Remember, there is, there are. Okay, one more time.
In Lourdes are 3 hospitals.
Wait. Remember the structure. Let me show this screen again. ¿Dónde está? Aquí estás. Look at the examples. It's not only are, there are.
Okay.
In Lourdes, there are.
In Lourdes there are 3 hospitals.
Okay.
In Lourdes there are gas station.
Okay.
In Lourdes are schools.
¿Qué le faltó?
There are schools.
Okay.
In Lourdes there is a aquatic park. And in Lourdes there are churches.
Church is only one, churches many.
Okay.
Good, Gabriela.
Churches.
Good job. Good job. Now, Gabriela, vamos 2 more participations. Who wants to participate? Volunteer? ¿Quién quiere responder? Okay, Josué.
Yo.
Gabriela, ask Josué. And then Josué is the last Jaime.
Jose, where do you live? Josue, where do you live?
I live in Ilopango.
And what can I find in Ilopango?
You can find there is a mall. There are 3 parks. They are evangelic
Christian.
Christian church. They
Only
are
one? Only one or many?
Churches.
Churches.
They are a police station.
One?
No, they are.
There are.
3.
All right, there are police stations. Oh, Jose, the thing is that I don't know if la A es muletilla o cuando dice la A se queda, es porque está como pensando o le está poniendo la A.
Ah, sí lleva A.
So A is for singular or plural?
No, 6.
Yes.
One, right? Singular. So if you say there are, ¿A or no a?
Ah, ok, entonces no are.
Ajá, repeat.
They are police stations.
There you go. Yes. All right, good job, Andres. Now, Andres, ask Jaime.
Okay, Jaime, where do you live?
I live in Lourdes, Colón.
What can I find in Lourdes, Colón?
There are 7 supermarkets. There is a Haas Sports Center. There are many soccer fields. There are 3 hospitals. There are 4 parks.
Nice, good job, Jaime. Perfect. That's awesome. En Lourdes pasé la pizza party, ya vi, ahí está la mayoría. Yeah. One more, el último, the last one.
Yo.
Okay, Beatriz.
Me.
Jaime, ask Beatriz. Okay,
Me.
Erika. Then you. Okay.
Okay.
Jaime, ask Beatriz.
Where do you live, Beatriz?
I live in San Salvador.
What can I find in San Salvador?
Where in live my, there is church, there is school, there is a park, there are supermarket, there are sorbeterías. No sé cómo se dice.
Ice cream stores. Okay, call it ice cream stores.
Ice cream store.
Stores.
Store. Ice cream store.
Yeah. Beatriz, only one question. When it's only one, there is. ¿Qué le faltó?
There is a one.
Exactly. So repeat.
There is a church.
Uh-huh.
There is a school.
Uh-huh.
There is a park.
Excellent. Yeah, remember, always a for singular. There is a school. There is a park. There is an aquatic park. Okay, Erika. And Beatriz, ask Erika. And then Carla.
Right. Erika, where do you live?
I live in San Salvador.
What can I find in your place?
In San Salvador, there is a one national children's hospital. One, and there is a one national university. And there are more private universities. And there are
Kindergartens.
kindergartens. And yeah.
How do you say ya
We
in
live
English?
cerca.
And,
Yeah.
and
That's it.
how do you
That's
say?
it.
That's it.
all.
Or that's all.
That's all. That's
Erika,
all.
repeat one of the singular examples.
There is there is one national children's hospital.
Okay. Yeah, because when you said it before, you said there is a one.
A one.
No, it's only one option. There is a national university or there is one national university.
Okay.
Either or, but not both. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Carla, wanna do it? Okay. Erika, ask Carla.
Carla, where do you live?
I live in San Miguel.
What can I find in San Miguel?
In San Miguel, there is a stadium, and there are 2 more. There is hospital. There is police station. There beach. There is teatro.
Here.
There in cine.
Okay, very good, Carla. Just one thing. In this case, we don't need to use is. Only there are. If you want to say I, en una estación de policía, there is a police station. ¿Sí? Solo una. Pero si son varias, there are police stations. No is. Okay? Right.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, people. Me había olvidado tomar la captura. There we go. All right, let's move on. Let's finish this exercise real quick here. We have to complete with is or are, depending on the number. And the first one says there a post office. Is or are?
Is.
There is a
Is.
post office. There are 2 parks.
Are.
There are 2 parks. There a cinema.
Is.
Is.
There is a cinema. There are 10 cars.
There are.
Are 10 cars. There a swimming pool.
There is a
Is.
swimming pool.
There is a swimming pool. There a hospital.
Is.
There is a hospital.
There are 4 supermarkets.
There are.
Are.
So,
Is.
see the difference? There is a, always, only one. In plural, the
Yeah.
letter is. Now, let's see this image here.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you see in this city? Give me at least 3 examples. Zaira, your turn. Ahora no he hablado mucho. Tell me, Sarah, what's there in the city? Mention 3 things you see.
Del ejemplo que tiene ahí.
Yeah, the picture. Sí la ven, right? Yeah.
Un poquito de zoom.
Pero en ese caso te voy a comprar un sorbete. No.
Yes,
Yo también quiero.
Dime tú.
A todos.
Todos queremos sopete. Guys, careful with the microphone.
Okay.
Better?
Sí, ya un poquito.
Okay, tell me. What do you see in the city?
¿Qué es lo que veo, verdad?
Yup. Ajá. Se frizó. Hebel,
I see a drugstore.
you said there is, there are? Remember to use the structure. There is or there are?
Okay. There is a drugstore,
Ajá.
a swimming pool, a grocery store, a public restaurant, public restroom, a post office, an Italian restaurant, and
Okay.
travel agents.
All right, good.
Me.
Okay. Okay, Erika, but wait, Zaira, are you ready?
Ya.
Okay, but try to
No me
use...
escuchaba, ¿verdad?
No, se frizó. Se le congeló, se quedó así. Para la foto. But let's try to use there is, there are. Aunque suene repetitivo para que se nos quede, there is a swimming pool, there is a grocery store, there is a travel agent, there is a park, there is a post office. Okay, always repeat the structure.
There is a parking lot, there is a swimming pool, ¿qué más? There is a Chinese restaurant, there is a bookstore, there is a bar.
Okay, let's
¿Con
give
qué digo
5
are
examples.
si no veo más?
There are well, there are 2 grocery stores.
There are cars.
There are cars, yeah, everything. There are trees. There are people.
Oh,
You can also mention that.
uh-huh.
All right, very good, Zaira. Now, Eric, 5
There
examples.
are 2 banks.
Okay,
There are a park.
hmm.
There are
Wait.
2 restaurants.
Hold it.
There is a
Repeat
park.
the park.
A park.
So,
The
repeat.
park. There is
Ah,
a park.
okay.
There is movie theater.
¿Qué le faltó?
There is a movie theater.
Ajá. 2 more.
There are 4 cars.
Okay.
No. 4 streets.
4 streets. Okay. Ajá. And 1 more.
There is a pay phone.
Nice. Good job, Erika. Next.
Teacher,
Yes, Irma.
ayer vinieron unos gringos y me preguntaron dónde estaba una tienda y yo no hallaba cómo decirle. Si hubiera visto antes esta clase, lo hubiera contestado.
Llegó tarde la clase.
Sí.
All right, but now you know. Ya, ahí se encuentran un montón de... ¿Quieren practicar inglés en las vacaciones? Vayan para el Tunco, señores.
Yes.
Ahí conocí a un australiano una vez, pero ellos hablan bien feo. Y se comen los canguros. Yeah, he told me. We eat kangaroos, man. Yeah. So, next, describe the city, volunteer. Come on, guys, volunteer.
Me.
Okay, Hilma, 5 examples.
Okay. There is a swimming pool.
Okay.
There is a mailbox.
All right.
There is a parking lot.
Okay.
There is a newsstand.
Instant.
There is a music store.
Good. How do you say E?
What?
How do you say E?
Plano.
And. Blah, 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 blah. And there is a.
Okay.
And. Erika, how do you say? Quiero ver. I told you yesterday.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me see, or let's see. Okay, good. One more volunteer? Okay,
Sí.
Jennifer. And then Irma.
There is bank.
There is a bank.
There is a park.
Okay.
There is a swimming pool.
A swimming pool.
There is a Italian restaurant. There is a music store.
Okay. Good, Jennifer. Good job. Irma.
There is a park. There is a swimming
pool.
There are a car.
In that case, necesitamos A o no A.
No.
Okay. So there are.
Car.
Perfect.
Cars.
2 more.
There is Chinese restaurant.
A Chinese restaurant.
There are bank.
There are banks. Perfect. Good job. Volunteer. One more. Come on.
Me.
Okay, Katie.
And there are bars. There are bank. There are Italian restaurant. There are music to store.
Music stores.
There are Playa Apple.
Repeat the last one.
Play apple.
Play Apple.
Play apple.
What's that? Play Apple, what do you mean?
Playphone.
Huh? Or payphone?
Playphone.
Playphone.
Are you trying to say payphone? I guess he was trying to say payphone, right?
La telefónica donde se paga.
Now we don't have them anymore, right? ¿Quién conoció las cabinas telefónicas?
Yo.
Me.
Me.
All right.
Me
Big
too.
lines, right? Big lines to make a phone call.
No sea tan exagerado.
No, yeah. Here there were very long lines just to make a phone call. And it was very expensive. One colon to call to the United States.
En mi tiempo eran señales de humo.
Okay, smoke signals. Nah, you're not that. You're not like that. All right,
Como
people.
Mickey Mouse, dice.
¿Ah?
Como
Mayra?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Sí, cuando le hace el gesto a la Mini.
Ah, yeah, with the little hearts, yes.
Ay.
Guys, we're gonna have your first evaluated homework. I will type it in the presentation so you have it here. This is gonna be your homework. Evaluated. Your first grade. Esta va a ser su primera nota. You will describe your city. Okay? Like this, in a short paragraph. Aquí no lo he hecho como párrafo, sino que solo como las sentences, but you will write it as a paragraph. I live in Izalco, Sonsonate. In Izalco, there are many beautiful places. For example, there are 2 parks. There are 3 Catholic churches. There are 2 cemeteries. There is an aquatic park. There is a city hall. You will mention at least, ¿cuántas les dejo? 10. 10 places.
10 places.
I with singular structure. What is a singular structure? ¿Cuál es la estructura del singular?
There is.
There is.
a
Very good.
doctor.
And 5 plural structures. ¿Cuál es la plural?
There are.
There are. Y en la singular, ¿qué más le ponen besides there is?
A.
Or en vez de a, there is a.
Teacher, have a
Yes.
question.
Yes, Hebel.
Send to pick a shot.
Excuse me?
¿Enviará esa foto al chat?
Oh, yeah, I will send the presentation.
Okay.
Oh, ustedes eran. No me acuerdo si eran ustedes, pero just in case. Para poder ver las presentaciones se tienen que descargar una aplicación de PowerPoint o de Office, ¿ok?
Ya.
Ya.
No me agarró la aplicación esa. Voy a hacer lo que voy a ir a traer la compu de mi sobrina y ahí la voy a cargar.
Yeah. In the computer, it will be easier. Okay, that's your homework for tomorrow. And handwriting. No computer. No cell phone. Handwriting. With your hand. Okay, para que no les corrija la computadora. Corrector ortográfico y nah. Handwriting. Take a picture when you finish and send it to my WhatsApp private, please, with your phone number.
Okay.
And $10.
Oh, my
Para el
goodness.
10, right? Vaya. Any questions?
Any question?
All right. Now just give me one moment. I will take the second screenshot. Hey, niños, acuérdenme de tomar la segunda captura.
Espérame que está sonando mi teléfono.
Ayer solo tomé uno.
Espérame, mamá. No te vayas a caer. te dicen.
En mi caso, es que me sacó de clase.
Psicolo-
Y yo volví.
Psicología inversa. Perdón, Zaira.
Mire, en mi caso, se me apagó el teléfono por completo, no sé por qué, y se me salió. Entonces volví a ingresar, pero ya de allí me imagino que empieza a contar otra vez los minutos de Zoom, no me van a contar los 90.
Sí, pero ahí sí, honestamente, hay que tener un poco más de cuidado porque sí, lo que hace es que si se sale y se reconecta, incluso eso pasa, ya terminamos pasar la grabación. Dime un momento, por favor. Incluso si se cambian de un dispositivo a otro, ese lapso, si se tardaron un minuto,